Hey guys, NES Addict here. Recently I was tagged by Retro Tony to do a video on the top 3 YouTube channels that influenced my channel the most. All that and more, next. First off, I just want to say thank you Retro Tony for tagging me in this video. If you haven't already checked out Retro Tony's videos, go to his page. I will leave a link in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started. So counting from 3 to 1, I will say that the first person who really influenced me to do a YouTube channel was Michael B. the Game Genie. Michael B. the Game Genie is this really awesome dude from Canada. He lives in this tiny little part of Canada up on the eastern seaboard, and man, he had a hard time finding some NES games for a while there because he's so limited, because he's like basically on an island. So Michael B. used to be on the daunting quest of scoring every single NES title. And he had this great show called NES Complete Collection Chronicles. And man, every month he would show all the NES games that he had gotten. And it was so cool to watch him grow this collection. I think he has sadly since sold most of it off for safety purposes, to be honest. But man, his show is great. He is still active in the community. He doesn't do quite as much as he used to because his wife came back from law school and he recently had a child. But I do consider him a friend because we've chatted a few times on Facebook and Twitter and other social medias. But if you haven't checked out Michael B. the Game Genie, please go watch his channel. He is one of my absolute favorites and he is number 3 on my list. The second channel that really inspired me a ton, as I'm sure they do everyone, and it's sad because they are no longer a part of YouTube anymore, at least to my knowledge, but Retro Liberty. Aaron Stapish and Ricky are just amazing people. You can just see it through their videos. Their personalities just shine. They were so passionate and they were so fun and they were so friendly, and they had this really amazing way of making everyone in the community feel like they were a part of the community and felt like they were special. No matter if you were like a big time YouTuber, a starting out YouTuber, or just a fan in general. Aaron Stapish, you are greatly missed. If you ever happen to watch this video, we all sincerely miss you and love you, man. And Retro Liberty is a huge influence on my channel for just the pure positiveness that they emit and still emit to this day. I mean, they haven't had a channel in over a year and people still love them. I know I do. And that is why Retro Liberty is number 2 on my list. Alright, so that brings us to number 1. And this person influenced me so much, and I quite frankly stole so much of their material. And Chris, if you're out there and if you ever see this, I'm sorry, man. I just love your channel so much, and I just really wanted to recreate what you did because it's still my favorite channel to this day. And that channel is NESComplex. NESComplex, NES Addict. Notice any similarities there? So NESComplex has this amazing show called Nintendo Power Time Machine, and sadly after 5 episodes it never went on after that. So I missed this show so much that I felt the need to keep it going myself. I contacted Chris, and with his permission I renamed it Retro Rewind, and I have got about 3 or 4 episodes in now, and it is a lot of work. I also kind of stole his intro. If you ever watch any of Chris's intros, he always says, "Hey guys, NESComplex here." And if you notice, I say, "Hey guys, NES Addict here." So not only have I stolen his intro and I continued his show, I also completely recreated, for the most part, the background he used for Nintendo Power Time Machine because it was such a great background. But Chris has this really awesome way of explaining things, and you just want to hear him talk about video games so much. NESComplex is the number 1 person and channel that influenced my channel. I wish Chris would come back, but until then I will continue to watch reruns over and over and over and over. And that is why NESComplex is the number 1 channel that influenced NES Addict. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed my list. Those are just 3 of many channels that inspire me and influence me. And there are a ton of great channels out now like Smash JT, Rebel Gaming Club, Rex the Great, Nintendo, Mark the Shark 7, just a ton of channels. Retro Tony, your channel's amazing. I'm so happy for the growth you've had, and thank you so much for tagging me in this video. It's been a lot of fun to do this. And guys, until next time, and as always, take care.